Hello, and how are you? Well, have you ever had a go at sewing something? Or you couldn't sew something if your life depended on it? Well, don't worry, because today I'm going to teach you some vocabulary related to that, sewing. The first word we have is seam, and seam, of course, is to stitch two pieces of fabric together with a piece of thread. You can use a machine to do this, a sewing machine, for example, or you can do it yourself with a needle and thread. Now, what about that button that has fallen off your shirt? How are you going to put it back on? Well, the first thing you need to do is to thread the needle. Literally, take the piece of thread and put it through the eye of the needle. You're going to need some good eyesight for that, or maybe even a pair of glasses. Now, in order to sew the button back on, you might need a thimble. A thimble, of course, is a little cap that you put on your finger that protects it when you are stitching. And stitching literally means to pass the needle through the fabric with the thread from one point to another. Well, if you found that vocabulary interesting or useful, stay tuned for the next tip where I will teach you vocabulary related to stitching decorations onto your clothes. Yeah,